Happens to be Mel's
contemplating
manager.
if it was possible for me to put my crazy sets of lyrics into a big chain of a collage that I could actually make some music with, or actually put out as an album. So I put it together and it's actually sounding good. So I'm actually gonna take that venture on and put an album together. Coming out the 31st of October. So Halloween is gonna be my birth.
Okay. So now I guess they're gonna play an excerpt. Lead us into it. What's the name of this?
Oh, this is same. Well, we first originally called it Same Page, but now it's called Jesus Blood. That's with my good friend Mel Gibson, and we had sat down. We had originally did it on the John Blaze track, but we decided to actually find a good beat, and we redid it. So this is Jesus Blood, me and Mel Gibson here, and just Bronx lyrics,
That shit is old hamburger patties. That's why you shitting like liquid. 212.
This is Same Page / Jesus Blood. Siggapon X Mel Gibson.
Mind trap by skill, travel light years on one breath for wind. Seriously speaking to the future of men, understand the fire line objects, no place to land, set sail, face the fans. Space has always been the plan. Separate from
Once again, you're listening to a live exclusive 4535 sesh. 45th Management, Siggapon Trigger, X Mel Gibson. Same Page, Jesus Blood. Technical
difficulties. No place to land, set sail, face the fans. Space has always been the plan. Separate from the movements of the brain. I know I'm hard to understand. Brain faster than the movements of hand. Give me 1 hour of sand. Tap, tap, tap. Who's kicking the can? 45
real 90s music, ladies and gentlemen. Real New York. This is what New York really sounds like. And if you want to call in, once again, the number is 212-245-7273. Show love. We like your comments. Let us know what you think.
With too much rage on staff, you making me wanna tear a nigga in half. Since we on the same page, vision vague, a box of hand grenades, focus center stage.
Wine tastes better with age. Jesus blood consumed by slaves. Let there be light,
so we can find our way. This is the final days, the final day.
50 East 212. Yeah, they call me Mel.
See me on the stoop,
Or chilling on the stairwell.
yeah, I'm from the 4th floor.
But I'm on the 585. Kick it live.
Some niggas survive, most niggas just
All right. And once again, that was Same Page / Jesus Blood, Siggapon Trigger, featuring myself, Mel Gibson. So tell me about your album.
Well, basically, I came from a background of spoken word and started doing music. So I kind of wanted to get back to that nature and not have to focus on the loops and just take a nice little path, like a nice travel through music, and not just recycling the same words and the same ideas, and take it on that straight jazz feel, ever changing, ever flowing,
Ever evolving.
Yes, ever evolving.
Okay.
So that's where I actually brought my album to. I mean, the pieces were there. I just actually had to hear it in that straight line and realize what was there,
Okay. Another question. I know a lot of people ask you this all the time. What is your specific background besides music? I know you do 1,001 things. You're a jack of all trades.
Over here.
Besides music, it's just learning. Really, it's just whatever's out there that's information. I want to know it. So, editing videos. Like I said, we had a group called Sesh 4535 back in the early '90s, and we did 2 albums. They're on iTunes. And when we were coming up, especially according to the times, there wasn't, living in the hood, you wasn't recording everything like how you're doing now. So we were kind of like isolated from the factor of we weren't recording, so we weren't showing visuals of anything that we were doing. So we had music, but no visuals. Now we moved into the time that everything that sound has to have visuals to go along with it for it to be, I guess, accepted.
Absolutely.
So I got into I stopped the music for a while and started learning editing, cameras, getting the visuals down, and just trying to reinvent everything that I learned from when I was coming up to right now. And helping a lot of people out, helping you guys out. My good friend Kevlar Vest.
Shout outs to Kevlar.
Yeah, and just trying to be not left behind. Try to be with the motion of music moving.
Okay.
So I have a question for him, actually.
Yes, please.
So who are like a lot of people that you collaborate with, on projects?
Well, collaborations. A lot of my people are close by. I have a friend, John Lamp. He was also my partner from Sesh. I haven't done anything with him in a while, since about 2005. But I collaborate with Mel, Kevlar Vest. I'm actually doing a current collaboration with my friend Mike Management and Cracks. So we're about to get something, I'm trying to get them to do something to get on the album before I actually close it down.
That's awesome.
So
That's cool.
Shout outs to the Few Hood Men. That's the name of their group, the Few
Yes,
Hood
Few Hood
Men.
Men.
Shout outs to them. I hope they're
FHM.
listening. And if you are listening, once again, the number to call, talk to us, is 212-245-7273. Now, Sigga, once again, since you're a jack of all trades, tell me about first of all, tell me about the name of your album.
So the name of the album is 5 Teacups.
Why 5 Teacups?
I love tea. I drink tea every morning. That's my thing. But I felt like tea is actually that term of like when you're giving knowledge, when you're trying to find out some new information, like what's today's tea, or girls do that. So I used 5 teacups as like we're sitting down having a tea party and we're having a conversation of everything that's transpired in the last couple of years and just bringing everybody up to speed.
Okay. So I know in our neighborhood you're big. Everybody who skates in our neighborhood knows you. How long have you been skating? Because this is a sports show and skating technically is a sport. You know what I'm saying? Not a mainstream sport, but it's still a sport. So let's talk about that.
So skating, wow. I'm gonna have to reveal age now, but at the same time, let's say I've been skating about 35 years.
Okay.
About 35 years on my skateboard. And it was rough doing it. I was actually one of the first people in my area in the Bronx. And I would say that a lot of New York skaters, I've actually seen them come up. A lot of the real skaters that are here now. A lot of the companies like Shut, Zoo York. A lot of the original owners of those companies, I know them. Soho Skates and stuff like that. So,
all right. We were at the Super Chief Gallery last month. I did a performance. You were taping. So now I want to run this video that a mysterious wrestler sent in, talking about his debut at the Super Chief. Let's run the video.
oh yeah.
Let's go to the video.
And all hell's gates.
Now you gotta run it from the beginning, guys.
And I will march
Liquid
to the
mean forward.
for me.
Gunshot mean rewind.
Peace.
Kind of a cryptic, weird message. Super Chief Wrestling, 1628 Jefferson Avenue in Ridgewood. October 30th. October 31st, Halloween Eve, All Hallows Eve, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you be there. I will be in attendance. We will all be in attendance because we had a blast at the last Super Chief show. Tell us about it, Sigga.
Oh, that was amazing. I mean, I haven't been to an event like that at all, ever in my whole entire life. I can't say that I was into the gorgeous ladies of wrestling.
We were talking about that earlier.
That's my thing, Glow. So
Yes.
I wasn't really into wrestling, but those ladies wrestling were amazing.
Yes, and now
I think that was my first Victoria's Secrets before Victoria's Secrets.
it's crazy because we were talking about earlier how the women nowadays are on a come up in professional wrestling and how there's more women out there. They're not just looking at them as eye candy, but they're being looked at for their athletic ability
Definitely.
And that's in a lot of sports, MMA,
Well, we were having a conversation yesterday. It was a kind of heated conversation, and I kind of made mention to a friend of mine that I believe that we were saying that I think what's her name, Ronda
Rousey, yes.
Yes. So we were putting her with somebody, a male of the same skill, and we were saying that who would win in a fight, and my friend kept on, we were going back and forth, but he was saying that the strength of a man is much more.
I'll kill him in a few minutes to do your promo. You just talk your promo. That's one.
The strength of a man is a lot more, it outpowers a woman. And I was saying, well, I've seen women hit men, and I've seen not a skill, but just the surprise or the not knowing how to, because I can see two men, like, you can kind of predict what two men are going to do to each other.
Yes. Absolutely.
But a woman is totally different. We don't fight women on a normal basis, so the unpredictableness of a woman can literally destroy a man. You know what I mean? But it was a big debate. It was a big debate. But
Savitz, what do you think, Savitz?
Well, I mean, with women's wrestling and everything,
Just female athletes in general.
Yeah, I would say, I say everyone's coming up. Everyone's really coming up right now. And I just think, now women are, taking a stand right now and just really getting their names out there, and they can be just as equivalent to male athletes as well.
Yes.
I think they have the potential. I think they have the potential to reinvent the whole game.
Yes.
And that's why they're being so focused on right
Well,
now.
Mel, we have the intergender stuff even in tennis.
Yes, I love
that too.
Yeah.
See, a lot of
As
people,
well.
a lot of people frown upon intergender wrestling, but I don't personally.
Yeah,
I like
yeah, me too.
to me, as a performer and as a wrestler, when you get in the ring, I see just another competitor on the other side. I don't see man, woman. I just see another body,
Yes.
and it's just a matter of respect, because
Listen,
there's women that get in there and they hit harder than the males.
Listen, I had to work with a woman wrestler, Vane, actually, in Northeastern
How
Wrestling.
was that?
Well, if you go on my YouTube channel, there's a match that I had to manage Harlot, who did a transgender gimmick as well. We had to take on Vane, and she hit me in the head with a cookie sheet, and I had a knot in my head. And then we had a match 2 months later in Levittown, Pennsylvania at NEWA Frostbitten.
Yes.
And it was one of the greatest matches I've ever had.
Nice.
One of my most favorite.
Nice. I know Lexa Rose has been in intergender competition before. You can check her out online on YouTube, but she's definitely been in intergender match. She's done intergender tag team and intergender one-on-one, and that's big shout out to her. Big respect to her for even getting in the ring with a male. You know what I mean? And what else? What do we have on? Are we gonna play this video?
Well, now we're going to actually discuss my project coming up, Mel.
Tell me about
it. Well, it's called the Big Event 15. It is New York's largest professional wrestling convention. I do them every year. I did the one last November, and I did the one this past March, of course, with WTF. And the one before that, I did it with GSM Productions. Now, myself and GSM Productions are partnering up once again to do another big event.
Tag teaming.
Yeah, so, and now we're actually we have a personal appearance. We have our headliner, Malta the Damager. Now, Mel, you know Malta.
Yes,
you
I
worked
do.
with he worked with Malta.
Very good friend of
You
mine.
know
I love
Malta like
that
the
dude.
back of your hand.
Know him many
Yes.
years. Very good guy.
So Malta the Damager is headlining our booth. He's going to be signing autographs for all his many fans. Great guy to work with. And also on the other half of the table, we have also professional wrestling collectibles, a lot of rare ones. First time in the line, WWE figures featuring AJ Styles, Samoa Joe. We got even a big giant trading card album of WWE, WCW cards from 1980s, 1990s. It's definitely going to be, monumental, and this is going to be the biggest big event we've ever done. Why? And here's the catch. We have Actually, we have kind of two superstars. One's going to be helping out in the sales department, and the other one is also going to be signing autographs. So we got another star. And also, I'll give you a hint. He mentioned something about Glow. Well, this star has something to do with Glow. You want to know who it is? You're going to have to tune in right here next week on this program
Make sure
to
you
find
tune
out
in.
who this Glow person is.
Oh.
Tune in next week. You're going to find out right
I'm
here
definitely
on
tuning in.
BTST Radio TV.
That's right. BTST Radio TV. It's raw, uncensored, and it's real. And this is how we do it. Once again,
Yep.
and the number to call if you want to call in is 212. No, we're done with that? We're not taking any more calls?
And remember, one other thing, Big Event 15 comes your way Saturday, November the 10th, LaGuardia Plaza Hotel, East Elmhurst, Queens, New York. And it's going to be from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Don't miss out. Definitely. Don't miss out. The best convention in New York State.
Okay. Sigga, we have another song that we were going to play, if I'm not mistaken, from your album, correct?
This one is not on the album. This was on Vocal Arches with Kevlar Vest.
Vocal Arches EP.
He had dropped the album, I believe it was April 20th, 420?
Yes, April 20th of this year.
Yes, and he dropped the album. This was something, he actually created the beat, and he brought it upstairs, and we were there vibing with it for a while, and I laid some vocals and got him on it. You know, I actually forced him to get on it. But this is called Ready to Go, and it's on his. I think it was an EP he put together.
Vocal Arches EP. Make sure
Yes.
you look for that on SoundCloud. Look him up, Kevlar Vest. And as I wait for my esteemed colleague from behind the scenes to play the song. Let's see what else. Sigga, how many tracks is the album?
The album right now, it's currently set at 10 tracks, but I have 2 more tracks coming, so it's going to be 12 with some skits.
And here goes the song. Lead us into it again. Ready to go?
Ready to go. Kevlar Vest, Siggapon. Original beat by Kevlar Vest.
Make sure you look for that.
Vocal Arches.
Vocal Arches EP. Once again, you're tuned into BTST Radio TV.
Then we speak no truths. What I mean to you, open up yourselves. Let the wind blow through. Let the brown eyes blue, make your dreams come true. Ain't about that food. Not being rude, just a fresh tattoo. She's 22. That's so taboo. I'm ready to go. I got my coat, my song, my hat, my flow so slow, my wings fold, my back slip work behind these tracks. Like you know this track, all my thoughts form these tracks. Words overlap twice. How the fuck you do that? Hypnotic format, high heels, swing shoes on the doormat, wet paint, dripping off this nigga portrait.
I really like this one.
I'm gonna go right now. It's time to leave. It's time to leave. That's a pretty penny. Won't you come spend it with me? Come spend it with me. I'm ready to go right now. It's time.
All right, and we're back.
Yeah.
I like that track. Do we have anything else to run? Are we running something else? Any other videos that we run? Okay, we're down. Alrighty.
Social media.
All right. Sigga, thanks again for coming.
Yes,
Thank you for
yes.
letting us preview your album.
Thank you for having me.
Please plug your social media.
Okay, I'm at Siggapon. That's Siggapon. That's on Instagram. We have the Shaky Umbrella site on YouTube. That's SHAKY Umbrella. What else is out there? That's about it. I only use really Instagram. I post all my pictures, any type of artwork I'm doing, graffiti, music, leather work, you name it, it's up there. So I would say link me up on social media, Instagram, and everything is good.
Mr. Savitz, I know you have some stuff you'd like to plug. Please do so.
Yeah.
Please do
well,
so.
you can follow me on Twitter at NGAssociate, and I'm also on YouTube, which is the Gia Savitz YouTube channel. Well, a lot of original content on there. And that's at youtube.com/NGA Nomad. Please subscribe.
Okay, and me, once again, SoundCloud.com, Melo, MELO -Manteca, MANTECA, or catch me on ReverbNation.com/Mel Gibson in the 4/5 Connection. 4/5 Connection, ask about us. You know what I'm repping. You know what we repping.
Gibson.
And ladies and gentlemen, this is BTST Radio TV signing off. Mel Gibson, the Lethal Weapon, the 4/5 Connect, Gia Savitz, Jason Murillo behind the scenes, and with my boy to my left, Siggapon. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
See you next
Thank you
week.
for calling.